What's up everyone, it's Hunter here, back with another video. I'm hanging out in my living room with Maverick, and today we're bringing you a what's in my fanny pack as well as a review of this specific fanny pack. So first I want to just go over a broad review of this specific fanny pack and kind of the details of it. This is the Fjallraven High Coast Hip Pack. So this specific fanny pack, Fjallraven is a Swedish company. I had to look up how to say it. And then their logo is this little guy. Fjallraven actually translates to Arctic Fox. So that's what their logo is. But they also have the Swedish flag over here. And it's just a very basic fanny pack with 3 simple compartments that I'm a huge fan of. So I'm gonna throw up the B-roll now. But I do really like the size of this fanny pack. It fits really well. I like the OG way of wearing it, but it is a 1.5 liter fanny pack and it allows me to just carry the essentials and nothing more. So I'll kind of show you here the 3 compartments. There's one on the front that is just a normal pocket here, pretty roomy. Then you have the main middle compartment that has 2 zippers, so you can open it up from either side or have them in the middle if you would like. And inside that one, it's just a roomy pocket. There's this little mesh area that you can put things in to keep things more organized. And then there's this little key loop that I never use and it just hangs in there. And then the last one is this pocket that's on the back that kind of keeps things more secure to your body. And that one is lined with this more breathable mesh material, which is nice because I feel like the fanny pack never gets really hot on my body. But this back pocket is, again, just a really simple pocket like that. But it's very lightweight. I have been wearing this fanny pack literally every single day for the last 10 months since I got it. It probably could use a wash, but I mean, it looks fantastic. It is in great condition. I'm sure you could see from the B-roll photos too. It looks like it's brand new still. I mean, the webbing on the strap is perfect. And one of my complaints and the reason I got this one was because the buckle on my last one just kept sliding. I had to put tape on the strap to prevent this from sliding because it would just get too big and then fall down. But I do really like this one. It's got this really quick adjustable loop here and you just pull it to tighten it and then you can pull up the slack with this little elastic guy on there and it's super quick to adjust and make fit on the fly depending on what you're wearing. So now I'm gonna put it on and just kind of go through what's in my fanny pack because it is one of the questions that I get most frequently. But so putting it on, it's just a very quick buckle and then I like how that rides. But if I wanted to tighten it up, say I wanted to wear it up here, I could just pull it tight and then on the back, you just pull that around and now there's no loose ends. So I'll wear it up here while I pack it up. In the front pocket, I usually left it open. There it is. Okay, front pocket I used to keep open, but as we started having to wear masks places, I started putting a mask in there. Now we're at a point where we don't really have to wear a mask anywhere, but I always like to keep one on me just in case somewhere requires it. So I have this reusable one from Rhone. And then I do have a KN95 because school was requiring us to wear them in certain labs. So those 2 just go in the front and that's all I ever store there. Sometimes if I pay with cash and I get some change, I'll throw some change in there, but that's about it. So then I'll go to the back pocket. I showed this in my last one. I have this Leatherman Skeletool. It's a really nice, just little pliers, screwdriver, and knife combo. It also has this is little bottle opener as well as a little carabiner. It has this clip that you can use it to clip onto your pants and stuff, but I just throw this right in the back. I use it pretty much every day, whether it's the knife for opening packages, pliers for grabbing things. I mean, I just replaced some I just moved this bookshelf, as you guys saw in the last video, and I used it to pull the anchors out of the wall. So it's something that I use just about every day. Then I have a bunch of extra hair ties. We have one black one because Marin's always asking for one, and then I have a couple extra brown ones in case mine breaks, which hair's getting in the way, so we'll just get it up and out. So those all go in the back with that Skeletool. This is weird having it so high up. And then I always carry some pens with me. So specifically the Pilot G2 pens. Everyone that's used these know that they write better than any other pen in the world. So I usually keep 2 of those in here as well. And they come in more handy than you would think. Like, people are frequently asking for pens. I'm like, hey, you know who's got a pen? I do. All right, my toes are hurting. So then next we have Harley keys. Once it's the season of Harley riding, I just always keep these on me. This also is like a security function. So if the keys aren't on the bike, you can't start it. So if I have the keys with me, I know that no one's gonna steal my bike. I'm not really worried about it, but they wouldn't be able to start it if they did. So those just stay in the back as well. And for those that don't know, Marin started a job at a arcade bar, and so I go visit her weekly. So I have the little card for paying for games, so that I can just go visit and play some arcade games while she's working. So all of those things fit nicely into the back of this. Sorry, I'm being very clumsy because I don't usually have it this high. All right, and that is everything that goes into the back. We do have a little bit of change and a ball marker that I forgot to take out of my pocket, so we're gonna put those in the front, and I'll probably forget them there. And then the main pouch. So in the main pouch, we do have that little mesh area that helps with organization. So I always have this tiny little, it's called an S1 mini baton from Olight. It's very bright. But I like to have this light in addition to my phone light, just because oftentimes if I'm doing work under my truck or on the motorcycle or even in the house under a sink or something, I like to just have a light that just shines straight, and usually you can't like hold your phone with one hand and do something with the other hand. So with this, I'm either usually wearing a hat, which it has this little clip so you can clip it onto a hat and use it as a headlight, or it's small enough that I can just hold it between my teeth and then I can point it exactly where I'm looking and do whatever I'm needing to do. So I usually use that clip and put it in that little mesh area, and it just tucks over here in the corner. Hope you can see that, and out of the way. So then we have these 2 items. This is like my first aid kit. So we have a roll of athletic tape and some Gorilla Glue super glue. So there was one time 2 summers ago now that I was using, it wasn't this multi-tool, but it was a razor, and I was cutting part of an extension cord off, and I ended up slicing my finger, and the way that I fixed it was with super glue and athletic tape. And the tape can be used for a lot of other things. We often need super glue for things, like Kaya tore her ear open once, so I super glued it together. So these 2 things, although you think you wouldn't use them, they come in very handy more often than not. So those go, tape just goes into the main compartment. It always just sits over here on the left side, and then I do put the glue into that little mesh back pocket, keeps it just tidy and away. And then we have some chapstick. I never use chapstick, but Marin is very partial to this one that we get from my mom's work. It's a very good chapstick, but in order to get it, you're gonna have to schedule a service with Minnesota Plastic Surgeons in St. Cloud, Minnesota, and then ask for one. But it's very good, highly recommend it if you end up going there for some services. So that also goes into the little mesh pocket, keeps it tidy and away. So then we've just got the 3 main things that every guy carries. You got phone, wallet, and keys. So the main reason that I wear a fanny pack, and I have every day for like 4 years now, is just because of the ease of grabbing and going. And I hate having things in my pockets. So to demonstrate, I often wear shorts just like these ones. These are just Nike running shorts, and the pockets are tiny. So, I mean, there's phone, there's wallet, which they look fine, but as soon as you sit down, which this is a horrible example, the phone pokes out, and oftentimes it'll fall out in whatever chair that I'm sitting in. And every time a guy leaves a place, they check front, back, maybe both front, but it's phone, keys, wallet. Do I have them all? Okay, I can go. So with the fanny pack, I just know that my wallet, keys, and usually phone are in there. So when I get home, I might take this off and put it on the island right there. And then when I'm leaving, I know I just pick this up, put it on, and I'm good to go and have everything. So wallet just goes right into the main pocket right in front of that mesh pocket. Phone goes into the main right in front of everything. And then keys usually just lay over the wallet on top, and then it all zips shut. And it's pretty full. I could fit a few more things in here, but it's everything that I need, and it's still lightweight, and it's great to just grab and go. I always wear it like this. Sometimes we go over the shirt, sometimes we'll go under the shirt. It's still a little high here. So we just loosened it up a little bit there. So that's how I typically wear it. It's very small. I'm not into the new cross-body pack that everyone likes to do now, but without adjusting it, I actually can wear this one in that way. So you just go make a loop, put it on, and there you go, you got the cross-body pack. It might be a little tight. So a lot of people like to wear them like this nowadays, and you can also swing it around to the back. So you just pull it around, and now it sits comfortably on the back. And the nice thing about this one is it doesn't matter which shoulder you wear it over. It has a loop here on both sides so that you can pull it back to the front, loop on both sides, and then access whatever you need to. But I'm a much bigger fan of just the OG around the waist fanny pack, or hip pack as the new people like to call them, the hip people. But that is my full review of the Fjallraven High Coast hip pack. This is the shark gray model. Honestly, it might be a little dirty. I feel like it originally was the color of this gray tank that I'm wearing. I have the link to this specific one in my description of this video, and this specific link links to this color, but there are like 4 other colors as well if you guys are interested. So that's what's in my fanny pack, and a 10-month review of the Fjallraven High Coast hip pack. Next week, we're gonna be looking at what I eat in a day. Catch you in the next.